Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Mixtape Moth, and today I'm gonna hit y'all with a review of the new Styles P album entitled Ghosting. Let's get to it. Alright, so Styles P is a veteran MC representing the legendary Yonkers trio, The Locks. He is an artist who has never dropped a whack project in his 20 years as a solo artist. No matter the era in hip hop, Styles P always delivers. Now, this new album, Ghosting, is the follow up to his 2020 album, Styles David Ghost Your Enthusiasm, and in many ways, it feels like a continuation of that project sonically. The beats are pretty rich in flavor, and there's a nice variety to the production as a whole, much like his 2020 album. Although the only big difference that I could observe was that he gravitated slightly to a more modern sound on this one, as there is some auto-tune used on 3 of the refrains. But it's still Styles P dropping his OG wisdom and street conscious bars over dope beats. This project, Ghosting, contains 14 tracks and lasts approximately 39 minutes. Now, in terms of the production, Styles P once again recruits some lesser known producers, but they end up getting things right at the end of the day. When talking about the features, he doesn't have many. The only rapper to appear is Tony Moxberg. The other guests only provide the hooks or help perform the skits. But with that being said, let me go ahead and jump right into a track by track breakdown. The opener is a funny skit performed by Styles P and the comedian It's The Real. I haven't heard a funny album skit in a while, but this one was pretty good. It's The Real got in a couple of jokes about K-Slay's oversized leathers. Track 2 is Time Traveler. This is set to a chill and dreamy soundscape with some up-tempo drums. Styles P sets it off in a thoughtful and reminiscent tone right out the gate. He gives us 2 bar-heavy verses. A couple lines that definitely stood out were trying to see the future, stoned like I stare into the eyes of Medusa, life's a bitch to sing, who the producer, danced with the devil on the floor, got looser. He also said, told you I was plant-based, the fuck you want beef for? But overall, this is a dope first song with a really relaxing backdrop. Track 3, Fade Away, successfully merges the old and new school styles. I feel we get a wavy auto-tune hook from Yemi Sauce and a psychedelic guitar backbeat. Styles P raps about how he has changed since his grimy days. I'm past that life. I was so cold-hearted, would have sold the pastor ice in the middle of hell, probably give him an L. All in all, I really liked how Styles sounded going in over this trippy instrumental. Track 4, Privilege, finds Styles P flowing marvelously over a crisp and polished boom bap beat from his son Noah Styles. This one is a complete bar fest. The following lines have got to be my favorite on the project, hands down. May the day go well. That's a long way from praying, may the yayo sell. Mama said I was an angel, but the halo fell. Had fiends online like it was AOL. In addition, he gives us some insightful gems like, if I pour my soul out, will the floor drink it? I want more, so I'm thinking what the more's thinking. If your gut fucked up, what is your core thinking? I mean, those are some pretty deep things to contemplate. The gut and core line resonated with me on a spiritual and workout kind of level. Right after is the highlight hit different. This is a hazy saxophone banger with some hi-hats. The hook is pretty memorable and catchy. Styles P lets us know that when he gets on the mic, that shit gonna hit different. He does have an anti-vaccine line. Alkaline Body, I'm never taking the vaccine. Look, it is what it is. Over the past year and a half, I've really come to the realization that I'm not always going to agree with some of the greatest rappers' takes on a matter such as this. I'm just not, and that's okay. But he has some clever bars to close out the track. I'm like the beat of the streets, you know I stay looped. I'm probably pushing the gray coupe, whole crew rolling up J's, but we ain't J. Crew. What follows is only spenders. The intro to this track samples from a scene in HBO's The Wire where Omar robs Marlo at a poker game and then he infamously tells Marlo, man, money ain't got no owners. only spenders. It's yet another wise jewel from one of the greatest shows of all time. This Omar line serves as the inspiration for the hook, which is performed by Styles' wife. After this is another skit featuring It's the Real, entitled Oh Hell No. I'd say it's equally as funny as the opener. The subsequent track is On the Double. This is pretty much your standard eerie banger. There's an auto-tune hook from Dice Payne. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this auto-tune hook. I can't say I love this song, but it was okay. And we're also getting a verse from Tony Moxberg. Track 9 is Stop the Rain. So here we are getting a dark and cinematic beat with some moody strings. It's actually a fantastic instrumental, but there's another auto-tune refrain from someone named Lavish Life. Now, I suppose the hook isn't awful, but his vocals do sound awkwardly mixed. Thankfully, Styles P is rapping his ass off here. Some dope lines were, what the fuck you yelling gang for? I live in a house of pain, reside on the main floor. With hammers, I'm a large pro. Better check the main source. Southside Yonkers dude, I'll take your chain off. All in all, dope bars, fire beat, but questionable hook. I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. This hook did stick out like a sore thumb. Next is the standout song Scattered. Here we are getting an esoteric and murky boom bap beat from Noah Styles, who I feel has stepped it up considerably on the production front within the past year. On here, Styles flexes his lyrical dexterity. He hints at not writing out his rhymes on paper like a Jay-Z, trying to get money like Irv did with Murder Inc. I don't ever write, because if I did, I would murder Inc. He touches upon the COVID thing once more with pandemic or plandemic. Again, as legendary as Styles P is, I don't have to agree with him on this. Immediately following is another well-produced track, Order in the Court, which has a cool beat shift. The first part has some twinkling keys, while the second has more of a Swizz Beatz styled loop. It's short at only 2 minutes and 7 seconds, but it's a hard-hitting record. Track 12, Close to Me, has a punchy beat with a ghostly vocal harmony. Sounds a little reminiscent to some Scram Jones production. This one has Styles P sending out some threats like, get your car washed, and I don't mean in detail, ain't no soap involved. Just a scope involved. Yeah, I'm real cool, but you don't want my ghost involved. So you don't want to mistake his more laid back and mature demeanor for being soft, because he definitely gets busy. The penultimate song is Some Dudes. The theme does feel a bit akin to Half a Mill's Some from the Belly soundtrack. Styles P gives us some mindful bars about trust and loyalty. Not everyone in your circle is going to have your best interest, as he states, some kick it with you, some kick you when you're down. The album then comes to a close with See Myself. We are getting a smooth but rugged beat from Noah Styles. I like the faint sample-based production. This one has Styles P spitting some grown man jewels. I've been cooking in Hell's Kitchen. I can sense a demon. I know it's a smell with him. I could hear an angel. It's like it's a bell with him. Don't you rise with a dude unless you fell with him. Overall, I give this album a rating of a strong 3.5 mics. It's another dope and consistent body of work from SP to Ghost. There were a few hooks that I didn't like, to be completely honest, but he had a plethora of witty and insightful lines on each track. As a whole, I thought the beats were mostly solid, even though he didn't get any big names on here. They all managed to get the job done. I could also respect how he branched out slightly in an attempt to appeal to a younger audience while still staying true to his hardcore sound. Styles P continues to be one of the last remaining artists of his generation to be releasing the quality of street music that he does on such a regular basis. My favorite tracks include Time Traveler, Privilege, Hit Different, Scattered, Order in the Court, Close to Me, and See Myself. Let me know what you thought about this album in the comment section below. It's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit that like button and please subscribe. As always, it's peace and blessings. Styles P, Ghosting 1.